And if you do pull up on me with a modded controller, best believe I will be reporting you. You can best believe that. And come see me if you want. I'm gonna report you. Trust me. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com. And today we're gonna be talking about how to identify someone who's using a modded controller. As you guys already might have heard, the homie Chalk, formerly known as Chalk DF, NBA 2K League player, has been accused of using a modded controller and cheating in NBA 2K21. I personally don't think that he's using a modded controller, but if he is, that's probably one of the dumbest decisions that he's made in his 2K career. But that's what we're going to be talking about today, how to spot someone using a modded controller in NBA 2K21. We're going to get into that right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, before we start this video, please consider hitting that like button. Likes help us grow tremendously, and likes are directly correlated with the amount of views that you get on a particular video. So if you can, take a second, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. So how to spot a modded controller. There's very few indicators on how to spot like a modded controller, someone who's cheating on NBA 2K21, but you can. I've come across a few of them. They're far and few in between, I gotta say. I thought modded controllers would have flooded the 2K21 community, but we run into a modded controller here and there. It's not like it's super common in every game you're gonna run into someone using a modded controller, and it's very easy to confuse someone who has the correct badge setup and someone who's grinded to learn how to use shot stick aiming. If you see somebody using the button to shoot, they're more than likely not going to be cheating. The script is written into the Cronus Zen, from my understanding, is written into the Cronus Zen, and Cronus Zen mods your controller, and what it uses is shot stick aiming. So there's a shot stick aiming script that you can pull up on Cronus Zen, which will mod your controller that every time you cue that button is going to be centered every shot. And that's one of the indicators for you guys to kind of know, hey, hold on, was that boy contested and he still centered his shot? Did he take a leaning shot? Did he shoot all wild and center his shot still? These are some of the indicators for like you to know whether somebody's modding or not out there. You gotta understand also, even if you're using shot stick aiming, your aiming or your shot percentage is still determined by the amount of contests. It ain't like because you learn shot stick aiming, you could shoot all willy-nilly out there. That's not how this thing works. So if you see somebody super contested, still centering and making their shot, then that's an indicator for using a modded controller. Something to keep in mind out there. Another indicator out there is if you see somebody quit right out. Listen, the 2K community is going absolutely crazy with reporting these guys, because listen, you don't grind your badges, you don't grind my career and work so hard to shoot half decently in rec, pro-am, or the park, and then see somebody come out with a modded controller and just hit any green or whatever, censor their window and hit every shot they make. That's, it's discouraging for us, whoever's out there grinding. So the 2K community has been going crazy with reporting these guys. So one of the key indicators for knowing if somebody did in fact have a modded controller, if you saw them going crazy during the game and they immediately quit out right after the game, that's an indicator that they have been using a modded controller, because the reason they quit out ASAP is so that nobody can report them. You can't get their username if you don't do it during the game, and you try and look for it after the game, after you kind of view the stats and see that they actually did go crazy shooting at a high clip. You go to report them, they're gone already. They're not even trying to stick around. It's like they left the scene of the crime. They're out of there. So this is one of the indicators that these guys are using modded controllers. Again, always centering their window and leaving after the game is some of the indicators that I know of how to spot a modded controller out there. If you guys know of any other ways, any other indicators that could help the rest of the 2K community spot these modded controllers, please let us know in the comment section below. We gotta band together, because I think a huge portion of the 2K community does not want modded controllers in the game. It takes no skill, and you know, NBA 2K21 in particular, it was real difficult to kind of learn how to shoot for a lot of people. So if you go and which is why there's modded controllers, which is why modded controllers really, although they've been in the game for a long time, they really like became popular this particular release of 2K. So, and that's because shooting has been so difficult for a lot of people that people said, I'm done with it, I'm getting a modded controller. But the 2K community, including myself, does not want modded controllers. And if you do pull up on me with a modded controller, best believe I will be reporting you. You can best believe that. And come see me if you want. I'm gonna report you, trust me. So it is what it is. If you guys can help us and the rest of the 2K community out with spotting these modded controllers, I'm sure we'd greatly appreciate it. If you guys found this video helpful and or informative, please consider hitting that like button. If you're new, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.